Welcome to Dave's Cooking Show, and for you today, we have Hobo Chili. All right, we've got a little bit of oil in the pan, and here is one onion that I have diced up. And we're going to fry that until it is translucent. Okay, after about 5 minutes, the onions are ready. Now it's time to add our beef. This is 2 pounds of 80/20 ground chuck. Basically, you just want to fry this up till it's cooked and then drain. Drain basically off all the excess fat. And then we should be ready to go to the slow cooker. All right. Okie dokie. As you can see, the meat is cooked. Onions are translucent. Time to add all the other stuff. All right. To a crock pot, you want to add a 6-ounce can of tomato paste. Then you want to add a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. Then you want to add a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. A lot of tomatoes in this. Then fill the can up with water, and you want to add 15 ounces of water to this. By the way, if I didn't mention it, you should set your crock pot to medium for the first hour and then low for any remaining hours. I cooked this for about 4 or 5 hours, if I remember correctly. Then you want to add 1 can of chili beans. And then you want to add 1 can of pinto beans and 1 can of dark red kidney beans that you have drained. You want to add that to our little happy mix that's going on here. Okay, now you just want to give this a stir around before we add all the spices, but I'm going to give you the list of spices because I just combined in a bowl. 3 tablespoons of chili powder, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of onion powder, 3 tablespoons of cumin, 1 tablespoon paprika, a teaspoon of chipotle powder, a half a teaspoon of cayenne, a half a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of white pepper. If you can't find chipotle powder, then just add a 1.5 teaspoons of cayenne. Chipotle powder is really similar to cayenne. I know it can be a little bit difficult of an ingredient to find if you live, but any decent-sized grocery store should have it, or a Walmart or whatever. And then, yeah, you just want to simmer this, like I said, medium for the first hour, low for any additional hours. I cooked this for 4 or 5 hours before I served it. All right, let's move on to serving. All right, as you can see here, we got our chili in a little old bowl. And what I'm going to do next is optional. But I personally think you can't have any chili without cheese. So that's really it. So that's Hobo Chili. Done.